Hello everyone, this is Hot SD here, and today we are going to be reviewing RWBY Volume 6, Chapter 12, Seeing Red. This is now before you get into this review, there is going to be massive spoilers for this episode, so if you haven't seen the episode, please make sure to do so now before you come back here, because this is going to have some heavy spoilers for this episode, because there's a lot that happened, so we got a lot to talk about. So make sure you go watch the episode first before you go and come and watch this. Okay, let's get right into the episode. Let's start with the mech fight. Like, we still get a lot of stuff. We get like basically the conclusion to the fight. We get a lot of stuff going on, a lot more action. We also get to see what's really nice about with this is that we get to see RWBY actually like being a main character and actually taking strides and stuff like that. After when the ship crashed down, she had a little bit of a talk with Quoto just to see if she can like be calmed down and reasoned with, only to find out that it's not gonna happen at this point. Like even after the ending of the episode, it's probably going to be a little bit tough to try to get Quoto to fight. But maybe it actually might be a little bit easier because it's attacking her city, you know? So maybe she actually might do it just for this moment. But yeah, we do get a little bit of action. A lot of people's auras are mostly gone, so we're in big trouble at this point. And the reason why the description says how am I willing to go to my how am I willing to go to fight? That's kind of what this is about for this scene here, with these people and everyone else that's going on. Like, and especially with what's happening at the end of the attack on Argus, that's gonna be tough, you know, to find out because a lot of the auras are gone, so they can't really fight most of the time. So it's gonna be a bit problematic once it all goes in full play next week. But yeah, RWBY tries to calm down Quoto at this point. She tries to calm her down, but it fails, of course, because Quoto again attacks RWBY, and RWBY actually takes charge. He goes straight into the gunway, and then gets rid of it instantly. It kind of like it disarms, so she can't use it anymore. Quoto's a little bit pissed off and everything else like that. I really like the way of how they keep doing plans and stuff like that. Kind of like figuring out shit, see like what they can do. But it's interesting why they chose RWBY. There could have been a lot more better people for this, like Crow and whatnot, for his bird form and stuff like that. Would have made it a lot easier to get into the canon. But I can see why they chose RWBY just to make it like to have her actually do it, because you know she is the main character after all. To have her actually be the one that does it in Strife, because a lot of people have been pissed off that RWBY hasn't been like in full force, like actually being the leader, actually doing stuff. But this volume has really improved on that, and it's very nice to see. So I can give it a pass. I can give that a pass. That's really kind of a nitpick. You could have chose somebody else to do it, and it would have been just fine, if not better. But I can see why they would do it for RWBY. But yeah, that's pretty much what I have to say on the mech fight as a whole. But then, let's go to the end. Before we talk to the Blake and Yang versus Adam stuff, let's go talk about the ending of the episode, which is kind of like a continuation of this whole thing. So after the stuff with Blake and Yang and Adam goes down, some bad shit happens. The Leviathan Grimm has come out of the water and being like, hey guys, I'm gonna fuck shit up. And then we have more Grimm on the other side going into August. So we're basically getting kind of like the attack on Beacon. It's gonna be the attack on August for the finale. It's gonna be a oh boy, kind of thing, because this is like the worst time for a Grimm attack, because a lot of the auras are gone, as I said earlier, so it's not many people are gonna be able to fight. So it's gonna be very iffy to see what they can do to calm down Quoto. Maybe if the like the gun portion of the mech isn't fucked up, which it probably is, they'll probably use it for like fighting and moving and shit. So just to get rid of the Leviathan, because that's probably the only thing that's able to take it down. So they're definitely gonna have to calm down Quoto to make sure, like, hey, you need to take this out. This is attacking your base and stuff. Like, you know, it's probably not gonna do a good image on you if August is destroyed. So I have a prediction of what would happen and what's gonna happen in the finale. but about August and see what happens there. But that's when the prediction video comes out. All right, I had enough of this talk. Let's talk about Blake and Yane versus Adam. The final conclusion to this fight is here, and it's really good. I really liked it a lot better than last week. I had a few issues last week, which you can go watch my Chapter 11 review. But overall, it is a really good fight. The way of how everything goes, and has a lot of close calls for the characters and stuff like that. But let's talk about Yane here, okay? Because this has been a moment long coming since Volume 3, Chapter 11. Because we always had to deal with PTSD and stuff about that with Adam. We don't really get to see a whole lot of it in this. We kind of do. We still see a little bit of shaking a lot. But that's pretty much it from all that. She still goes full force onto Adam, tries to take her down, make sure Blake's okay and stuff like that. Tries to make sure she doesn't die. At some point, Blake's aura actually does go out, and we're like, oh shit, and she almost falls off the cliff and gets very tension right during those moments in time. And then Yane starts still going after Adam's fighting, just to make sure. And, finally, I think this is the first time we actually get to see Yane's semblance and Maya. You know, it is actually, because I think the last time we saw it was Volume 3, Chapter 11 as well, so it's very nice to see it again. It looks gorgeous in the new engine. It looks absolutely beautiful. And she does it as a last resort, which is nice. She doesn't do it like as a 4-on-4 state like she used to do. So you can tell she has improved as a character. She learned from Tai and everything else like that. It's absolutely great. And then, probably the most shocking of this episode is that even in self-defense, which makes sense as to why they would do it, okay, because he would kill them if they didn't kill him off first. Yeah, you heard me correctly. Adam dies in this episode. They have like this final confrontation where everyone's just merging together, trying to get that last Gamble shroud. Just so they, and then Blake gets it, and then Yane takes out his sword, Adam's sword, and then freaking stabs it in the back and in the front. So and really makes you believe that at this point this is real, like he's dead. It's not gonna be a Cinder thing that he's just gonna come back. It's absolutely bullshit. If he does come back, it'll be fucked up. But if he does come back, I would like to see about Adam having a little bit of character growth, see what's gonna happen with him. But that's a matter of if Adam's actually really dead. He is, you know, it's obvious he is this time. I think this time is real. I don't think they're going to do a Cinder thing again. It's just like the options and like what if, you know. But, yeah, that's pretty much the episode. Adam dies. That's pretty much a big thing this episode. And it's going to be weird without Adam a little bit because we always had him throughout the entirety of the show. And from now on, he's gone. So it's going to be very weird to see like what kind of trauma with Blake and Yane is going to happen. It's going to be between them now. So it's going to be very curious of what's going to all go down. And with the finale of next week, see where the most are going to take place. And now both of their auras are gone too. And the Grimoire attack in August. So they're going to find out, probably head to everyone else to go help. Even though they have nothing they can do. Because, you know, auras are gone, the same with a lot of others as well. It makes you wonder if they can even stop this, you know. It's going to be very interesting to see where the finale is going to take place in this next week's episode. So, yeah, what you all think of the episode? Remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and watch future videos like these. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye!